watch TV station. Shows you love, people you love to watch. And get ready because the best gets even better. This summer, the Emmy-winning Amazing Race. Big Brother and Miami Dolphins preseason football. Back and better than ever.
Bring it on, let's go.
CBS 4, every day, every night. Our best shows.
At the Rooms to Go summer sale and clearance, get great buys on leather sofa and love seat sets, like this Italian set, $11.88, this plush beige set, $13.77, or this glove soft set in beige or cognac sofa and love seat, $15.95 during the Rooms to Go summer sale and clearance.
Remember, if you see news in the making, give us a call.
In either Miami-Dade or Broward, you can call our CBS 4 News tip line. The number is 866-658-TIPS.
And that's our news for now. Thanks so much for joining us.
We'll see you back here at 11 for CBS 4 News tonight. And remember to watch CBS News extended coverage of the Democratic National Convention beginning at 10 o'clock. Right now, it's time to turn it over to Dan Rather in the CBS Evening News.
We'll see you at 11.
Tonight, the gavel comes down, the curtain goes up on the Democratic National Convention. Bill Clinton gets ready to rally the party for John Kerry, and the candidate begins the nomination countdown at Cape Canaveral. One-on-one with Senator Hillary Clinton. Is there or is there not a rivalry brewing with John Edwards? We'll get you the inside story. President Bush, feeling the pressure, gets moving on adopting recommendations of the 9/11 report, and a supposedly safe stun gun blamed for a prisoner's death. An Eye on America continuing investigation tonight.
This is the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather reporting tonight from the Democratic National Convention in Boston.
Good evening. It's party time here, Democratic party time, and it will certainly sound like it every so often as the band strikes up down there behind me with one version or another of "Let's Get This Party Started." The Democratic Convention is open for business, the business of confirming the nomination of Senator John Kerry for the presidency of the United States. Delegates from all over America are here, and the speakers are lined up to lead what amounts tonight to a combination pep rally and television infomercial. We'll have more from here inside the convention hall in a moment, but first CBS's Byron Pitts is with the candidate.
Today, Senator John Kerry campaigned in Cape Canaveral, the birthplace of America's space program. Florida is the 5th battleground state in 4 days on his slow march to Boston.
And I'm here today on the first day of the Democratic Convention because there is no better place to launch something than right here at Cape Canaveral. And that's why we're here.
His main priority now, finishing the most important speech of his life. Senator Kerry began work on his nomination speech 3 weeks ago. Aides say it's almost complete. Sources say Kerry's target time is 50 minutes, the average length of the past few nomination speeches. There are very few direct references to President Bush. It's described as biographical in nature. John Kerry, the war hero, prosecutor, and family man. In one draft, he quotes scripture and his now familiar refrain from poet Langston Hughes, "Let America be America again." Last night, the senator made a surprise visit to Boston's famed Fenway Park for a night of relaxation away from intense speech prep. But the stakes could not be higher.
I didn't say that.
And in a sign of the mounting tension, Teresa Heinz Kerry broke from the all things positive theme when on Sunday she confronted an editorial writer for a conservative Pittsburgh newspaper with accusations he'd misquoted her.
Are you the Tribune Review? Yes, I am. Of course. Understandable. You said something I didn't say, now shove it.
This morning, Senator Kerry had this reaction.
I think my wife speaks her mind appropriately.
This incident is a real distraction for the Kerry campaign. It knocks them off message, if only temporarily. So it puts added pressure on Mrs. Kerry's speech tomorrow night in Boston. But of course, the big night is Thursday, when Senator Kerry must convince the country he is ready for the most important job in the world. Dan, he's in Norfolk, Virginia tonight, working on that all-important speech.
Byron Pitts reporting live from Norfolk, Virginia. Thanks. And until Senator Kerry gets here in the hall in Boston, others are speaking on his behalf. The word is out from convention organizers that the way to go here this week is stay positive, speak of hope optimism, and strength. CBS's John Roberts is at the podium tonight. John, it's a slow build-up to the Clinton moments that'll come between 10 and 11 p.m. Eastern Time.
It certainly is, Dan, but the message that you're getting today is that after 42 months of being out of power and hating every minute of it, this typically famously fractious party is now unusually united. There's a real sense here that they want to band together to try to take back the White House in 2004. Some Democrats say in the year 2000 they didn't want it badly enough, that Republicans wanted it more. Well, now Democrats are saying they want it as much, if not more, than the Republicans. But they want to make sure here that this sense of anger about what happened in the year 2000, as Democrats see it, and this excitement about trying to take back the White House doesn't turn into a festival this week of bashing President Bush. They want to keep the message very positive. So the edict has gone down from Democratic leaders for all of the speakers here, all of the celebrities and everyone else who will be attending, to keep the message positive. Don't get lost in the negative campaign. Don't get lost in the message about the Republicans as opposed to the message about the Democrats. Dan?
John Roberts reporting live from the podium. Thanks, John. CBS News will bring you primetime coverage of the convention tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, 9 o'clock Central. That's when the Clintons will be making their presentations. While Democrats here are taking over the political spotlight this week, President Bush is making some news of his own. As CBS's Jim Stewart reports, President Bush, under increasing political pressure, is shifting course and now says he will fast-track at least some of the intelligence gathering and anti-terror reforms proposed by the 9/11 Commission.
National Security Advisor Condoleezza Rice flew to the Bush Ranch in Crawford, Texas today, just one of several signs that after first adopting a go-slow approach, President Bush is now running at full speed to adopt the 9/11 Commission's recommendations. White House officials say this comes after Mr. Bush finally had a chance to read the report. Democrats note, however, that it comes on the day their convention opens, and Senator John Kerry has already endorsed it.
Mark my words, if I am elected president, and there still has not been sufficient progress rapidly in these next months on these issues, then I will lead.
Mr. Bush has also been under unrelenting pressure from 9/11 Commission members themselves to move quickly on the recommendations, some of which they point out don't require congressional approval.
Certainly those recommendations relating to information sharing, much of that could be done by executive order.
It was under pressure from the 9/11 families that Mr. Bush even created the commission, and for a long time he resisted allowing his senior staff to testify. But aides now suggest he may move quickly to approve the dozen or so smaller recommendations the commission made, like more vigorous tracking of terrorist funding and improving border security. Bigger items, however, will require congressional action, like appointment of a national intelligence director and the creation of a national counterterrorism center over the CIA. And although House leaders now promise rare hearings during the vacation month of August, there's no promise of swift approval. The White House has its own schedule, however, and aides say they expect an announcement of some actions by the president within a matter of days. Jim Stewart, CBS News, Washington.
A car bombing in Iraq today killed 3 Iraqis and injured 3 U.S. soldiers. There were also more abductions, although an Egyptian diplomat was freed by militants who had threatened to kill him. And CBS's Kimberly Dozier reports there are signs some Iraqis are taking more responsibility for their own security.
Insurgents used all manner of weapons to attack U.S. forces and Iraqi targets. Car bombs, rockets, mortars, and gunfire